Alright, we're back here inside Phil Oil Flying V Center, and as you can see on your screens, Tacloban fighting Warays taking control of this game, winning set number 1, 25-20. Again, this is the second game of the day. The Angels winning earlier against the Lady Warriors in 4 sets, so they're now both 3-3 in our team standings. But going back into this game, we have tweets here asking, of course, my very special guest here in the panel, Bea De Leon. Okay, so here's the next question for you. What are the advantages? And ito, this is, I would also like to know the answer to this question. Ano daw yung advantages, disadvantages ng pagiging matangkad?
Advantages obviously sa game, very important yun. Kasi what they will always tell me, you can't teach height eh. So yun, napakaganda advantage yun kasi lalo na sa net. Pagka nagja-joust kayo or stuff like that, or when you're spiking, yun, mas hindi kayo naaabot, especially compared to smaller players. Disadvantage,
meron ba?
Not right now that I can think of.
Okay. But you've played, well, middle. Your entire career, high school, college?
Yes, high school to college. I was in middle na.
Okay, so if you were given a chance to play any sport you want, aside of course from volleyball, what sport will it be?
Actually, before volleyball, I used to play badminton eh. So baka...
Badminton?
Yeah, baka kung hindi ako nag-volleyball, I pursued badminton more.
Competitive badminton?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Or actually, I would have loved to try football.
Football?
Yeah.
Kind of rough.
Yeah.
That's a very rough sport, but very exciting.
Oh. Yun rin eh. Baka mamaya pagka na-bump ako, wala na. Hulog na ako doon.
It's a very physical sport, but I bet your competitive fire will show if you play football as well. Alright, entering set number 2 once again. The Tacloban fighting Warays in the lead. 1-0 after winning set number 1, 25-20. Now, you've been down 1 set. Of course, medyo feeling out set for both teams yon. But how do you, if you're the Lady Oragons now, you got a strong start earlier, how do you approach set number 2?
Just don't get discouraged at any point in the game talaga. It's very, very early in the game. 1-0 pa lang. I mean, you know, if you get this set, 1-1 tied kayo kaagad, you have a very exciting game with that.
And usually, pag may nagde-debut dito na analyst sa Premier Volleyball League, it extends to 5 sets.
May ganun ba?
Yun minsan yung curse eh.
Ganun ba yun? Ngayon ko lang nalaman yun ah.
So I hope it works this time around.
Sige, let me move na my dinner plan.
Let's go. You're gonna be here till 10. I'm kidding. But we are assured of a very competitive game here. Got a close set number 1 right now. Set number 2.
Oh, wow.
I see Ruben.
Miscommunication yun with the defense eh. Pero ang ganda pa rin na naman ng hit, tinago niya na naman. She looked like she was gonna hit it, and then biglang, whoop, drop lang.
Deceiving, no?
Yes.
That's very deceiving.
Nasa kamay talaga.
Very potent scorer here is Macy Euben, of course. Back set. They go to Prado. We'll pop it up. Macy Euben again.
They're really going to Euben a lot, and it's good. They're maximizing her height, her power, and her experience.
That's right. At yun, that time around, diretso sa isa mga pinakamagaling dumepensa dito sa Fighting Warays na si Pachari Sangwang. Alright, the serve. Yung nagsaserve kanina, the sister of Grace Bombita. New player, addition here for the Lady Oragons. 3-2, Fighting Warays in the lead. Heather Ginoo this time will start the sequence for both teams. Of course, you've played with Heather while she was playing also for FEU.
For FEU, yeah, they beat us.
Oh, yes. Oh,
but
no.
Congrats to them. I gotta be a sport.
Now you get to cover her. This time here in the PVL, but of course FEU making it all the way to the finals in the UAAP Season 80 Volleyball Tournament. And that's a service error for the Lady Oragons once again, breaking their momentum. This is Jovi Prado. You've played with Arellano, I think, in the collegiate conference.
Of Shakey's before.
Oh, okay. Of course, Prado is also the captain of the back-to-back NCAA champions.
They recently won the NCAA, no?
Yes, in season 93. NCAA champs. But here we go, Lady Oragons up by 2, 5-3. Grace Bombita, one of the most potent scorers.
Another service error tayo doon.
Yun lang, no?
Mahirap yun. Actually, pinakaayaw ko yan na error service. Kasi yan yung sabihan ka lagi ni Coach. Everyday mo ginagawa yan, dyan ka pa mag-error.
Oo, no? Pero how difficult is it na magsuserve ka, especially for a big game situation? How difficult is it to just get one serve across? Because I know you're a very good server, but how difficult, kamusta yung pressure na nararamdaman mo pag ginagawa mo yan?
Mahirap kasi kumbaga ikaw yung mag-start ng buong play. Tapos, syempre, may pause diba? It's not in play.
That's right.
So, your head gets to you talaga yung pass mo. Pero at the same time, kailangan relax ka lang. So, yun yung talagang ang hirap i-balance.
Yun yung struggle.
Oo, talaga. And if it gets in your head, sure error yun.
Oo, yun nga eh. Yeah, we've seen that even with the best servers in the country.
Lalo na pag 24 all.
Oh, yun.
Or let's say 25-24, that's the other team is leading, and you're serving. Oh my God.
That's very difficult to pull off.
Pinakamahirap yun. Sometimes I really wish that sub mo ko, coach. Ganun talaga minsan.
Ayaw mo kunin yung big moment na yan kasi...
kasi pagka error mo, hindi ka talaga makakatulog eh.
Tama. But right now, going back to the game here, fighting Warays. Again, overtaking the Lady Oragons here in set number 2, just like what they did in set number 1, making a run. I think this is 4 straight points from Tacloban. Cabriana, White, able to save it. Negrito, Amporn.
Actually, kanina nanonotice ko rin, I think Negrito should do more of that yung iba-ibahin niyang konti yung play. Kasi mukhang nakakapuntos talaga sila off of quicks and off of running hits na hindi na ine-expect ng kabilang team.
Okay, let's talk about that when we return here. First technical timeout of set number 2. All right, we're back here inside the Phil Oil Flying V Center doing the second game. We also got Martin Javier and Thea De Leon for the coverage here, and double trouble for the Navy Lady Oragons, combining for 31 points in that game. Yun nga lang, sa kanila lang halos nanggaling yung mga puntos para sa Lady Oragons in that particular contest. Macy Euben, Lauren White, 17 and 14. Nabanggit na kanina ni Bea, it's very important to get other people involved, and right now Kyle Negrito is actually choosing the imports at least early here. So how important is the ball distribution now, at least for the Tacloban Fighting Warays?
Very, very crucial yun kasi syempre everybody knows naman na yun, the imports are a go-to.
Yes.
So syempre kailangan pa rin magkaroon ng unexpected plays na para ma-confuse talaga yung kabilang team. That will give you an edge.
If you only have, like, let's say you're facing 2 very potent players pero sila rin yung pinupuntahan ng team lagi-lagi, does it get predictable for your team?
Yes, of course. Pero at some point rin, syempre, yung mga go-to na to, pagkakailangan talaga, why not Lalo na pag gumagana, diba? Why not? Kasi, I mean, obviously, they're the strongest players in the team. So,
but obviously, of course, you have to change it up, variate your attempts, just like that by Jack Amporn, scoring on that powerful hit. So, palitan dito ng libero. Galang will check in for Pantaleon. Nice serve, popped up by Euben. Lauren White with a hit. Better coverage though by the Tacloban Fighting Warays.
Mukhang kitang-kita niya na sa kanya pupunta Yung kamay niya talaga, her left hand, talagang binagsak niya to get the cross. Yun, isa pang utos yun when blocking. Dapat your hands are very much over the net para makuha mo talaga yung bola.
So you can guide the ball inside kasi para madireksyonan mo rin yung bola after you get to touch it, right?
Yes, yes. Para bumagsak siya right in front, and the coverage of the other team will have a hard time getting it.
That's right, and that time they actually scored a point. Fighting Warays for the second straight game doing a great job with their blocking as they take the 2-point lead, but Oragons trying to stay alive again. Negrito, Amport, Cabriana goes to White on the other side. Lauren White, too wide though for Lauren White.
Good idea though. Kasi kanina nga nakuha na yung cross niya, diba? So, down the line naman. And as we see, hindi naman masyado nakuha ng blockers eh. It was just too wide.
That was a good variation for Lauren White. At that time, service error para dito sa Fighting Warays. 2-point lead. This is Lauren White serving from George Washington University, and she scores the service ace. Ito na naman yung nagiging problema ng Fighting Warays on their first ball. Breaking their momentum. At this time, they get a good one there. Prado off the two blockers.
Great energy from Yuben, no? That celebration actually will really encourage your teammates, especially nga you're gonna have to catch up with one set.
Yes.
Masarap yun pagka may teammate ka na ganun eh.
Ikaw, you know, I mentioned earlier that you're a very vocal leader for Ateneo. Ano yung mga words na pang reinforce mo sa mga teammates mo, especially when they're doing good or they just did something right in the game?
It's very crucial actually to keep encouraging your teammates and noticing the little things they do. Kasi it gives them nga confidence and makes them feel important in the game. And syempre nga, pagka-crucial yun, kailangan na ng konting reminder na relax na ng konti. Kasi madaling marattle syempre, in any athlete na naman pagka-crucial yung game.
That's right. Kaya kailangan every now and then, kailangan ng uplifting words
yes.
to your teammates. That time, regalo para dito sa Lady Oragons. It was Acuna who was able to take advantage. And guess what? The Lady Oragons up by 1 point now. Back in the lead here in set number 2. This is the sister of Grace Bombita. Napanako ka dun. She scores the service error.
Sayang they got na the lead Ang ganda ng energy na nangyayari sa court
But again, the errors, the unforced ones, being continued by the Navy Lady Oragons. Remember, they had 31 of those in the previous game, and they couldn't get to the ball there. Heather Ginoo with the service ace for the Tacloban Fighting Warays.
Yun ang hirap sa rally point Ang bilis ng pangyayari, diba? You were just up, and then 2 points happened, and then angat na yung kabila.
Angat na yung kabila. Kanyang kabilis ang palitan dito, and yun din, service error din ang nang-end ng momentum para sa Fighting Warays. So ball will go back to Macy Euben here, who is at the service line. Macy Euben. Vince Velasco was able to mention earlier that she is from University of Northern Iowa, standing 6'2", 26 years old. Cabriana, back set to Euben. Sends it through. And that combination of Esguerra and Sangwang not working for the Fighting Warays. So another chance here for the Lady Oragons to enter our second technical timeout with a 2-point lead. Let's see if they can do that. Prado, Euben, Cabriana. Bombita overshoots the mark though.
Yeah, as you saw nga, medyo nasa baba na siya nung bola. Kaya tendency talaga pagka mas mababa ka sa bola is na-overshoot siya Laging tendency nun mag-out talaga.
Yung pag kinukuha sa ilalim.
Yes.
Okay. Napapasobra yung mga atake doon. And right now we are tied again, 15 apiece. Vera Guillema will serve it up for Coach Nes Pamilar, who is instructing her players right now. Guillema with the serve. Euben. Running hit by Acuna. Oh, great play there by the Lady Oragons. Going to Hez Acuna for that running hit, and they entered the second technical timeout here with a 1-point lead. Back here in our coverage, and right now, Lady Oragons up by 1 point. And Ask BDL on PVL, we continue asking questions to our special guest here in the panel, Miss Bea De Leon. To sleep or to eat?
Oh, that's such a hard question. Ano ba naman itong mga questions na pinapasagot sa akin ang hihirap?
Simple pero ang hirap, no?
Yeah, kung pwede siguro sleeping while eating eh. Baka ginawa ko na yun eh.
Or you can do it consecutively sa isang araw. Tulog
Kain,
ka,
tulog.
The life. Ito naman, next question. Anong mas mahirap daw? Maging player o maging commentator? Isa pa yung mahirap na tanong.
Maging commentator, for sure.
But of course, this is your first time, so we're gonna give you a break here. This is a feeling out experience for you. We know you're gonna, warm up, progress as you do the games here in the Premier Volleyball League. And so far, you're doing a great job here, Bea.
Thank
wow.
you. Hopefully, I am.
Okay, so what's your favorite song naman daw, according to Carla?
Favorite song? I don't have a particular one,
Okay.
pero siguro I can mention my pre-game song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called Show Goes On by Lupe Fiasco. Classic.
Okay.
It
Wow.
pumps me up for some reason.
You need to have like a go-to pump-up song, no?
Oh, yeah.
Para ma-hype up ka sa laro, to get your mind going. So that's yours from Lupe Fiasco. What's the song again?
Show Goes On.
Okay, we'll download later. Thank you for the suggestion, Bea. But going back to our coverage here, Lady Oragons again grabbing the 1 point lead just right after the second technical timeout. This is Hezacuña at the service line again, fighting Warays with a 1-0 lead. Oh, Acuña! That's straight to the net, and it bounced to the antenna, so a service error.
I love it when it hits the antenna and all the refs just put the flag up at the same time. For some reason, it's always at the same time.
Synchronized.
Oh, nakakaaliw, nakakaaliw.
Because that's one of the few rare moments na sabay silang parehong tinatawag.
Tsaka lahat na apat.
Oo, lahat sila pareho. Alright. Lady Oragons grabbing the lead once again. Better composure for them here in set number 2.
Yes, very hard yan coming from a 1-set loss.
Tacloban fighting Warays, trying to search for answers. Cabriana almost scoring the service ace. That's saved by Amporn. Cabriana back set. Euben scores on the hit. Nobody home for the Tacloban fighting Warays.
Actually, as you saw, also medyo na late yung blocker eh. Giving it, as I said, another hole in the middle that she went to and scored.
And that gives them the 2-point lead right now. Timeout here by Coach Nespa Milar. You guys are still watching via live stream here at sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL. You guys can ask Bea questions all throughout the game. Tweet us at hashtag ask BDL on PVL and hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. If you guys weren't able to tune in, Bea was able to answer numerous questions earlier, pero wala pa yung mga big questions eh. Yun ang inaabangan ko. But let's
Ang
see.
hihirap na pinapasagot sa akin eh.
Totoo. But later on, it's gonna get more difficult. No, I'm kidding. As we progress in this game, fighting Warays, just like their moniker here, fighting in set number 2, trimming the lead down to 1. This is Kyle Negrito now. Also a product of FVU. Serving, that's straight to you, Ben. Cabriana, Lauren White. And
Better
now,
blocker.
that's right.
And do you see the end step when the wrist when the wrist will make the extra move to push the ball down?
So
That's what makes it a kill block talaga.
That's very difficult to do because you gotta time it well. Sa bola, the height that you're actually
Kasi kung hindi mo matimingan yan, it's gonna hit your fingers. It's gonna hurt.
Oh,
Yung tawag nilang corbo. Yeah.
You've had that.
Oh yeah. When I was first year, I had a very bad accident with that. my fingers not pantay na.
Pantay na. Did you have surgery for that? No.
No. They just pulled it back to place.
That's very painful.
Yes.
Wow, okay. But obviously it did not affect your career at all. Because you still had a stellar 3 years after that.
Buti na nga lang left hand eh. Kasi it wasn't my spiking hand. I would have been out talaga for the season.
Oh.
Yeah. First year ako nun.
Trivia.
First year ako nun nangyari yun. Pinaykan ako ni Maddie.
Si Maddie pa
yeah, and I had to block her kasi.
Tapos, na-injure ka.
Yep.
Okay. That's a great trivia here from Ms. Bea De Leon, of course, our guest here in the panel. But things are getting more heated here in set number 2. Sangwang able to save it. Off speed.
Ang hirap nun. Yun yung one of the hardest balls na timingan eh. Yung break ball na tinatawag, mataas, tapos nagro-roll. Yun, very prone to error yun eh. Kasi yung bola mabilis bumaba. So usually, the ball goes into the net. Pero ang ganda nun, buti na lang nataas niya.
Off-speed pa niya.
Oo, off-speed pa actually.
Hirap pa yun. Coming from Heather Ginoo. Ito naman, from sleeveless ni Bea. Do you miss playing inside the court?
Of course. Namimiss ko rin mag-exercise. Tsaka yung ganung pawis yung hinahanap ng katawan ko.
Oo nga eh, no? But ngayon, meron ka bang mga exercise na ginagawa pa? Of course, it's hard coming from your hard training days, tapos mawawala yung mga training days mo na yon. Ano yung mga routine mo ngayon? Just to keep your body fit.
Weights lang ng konti. I jog a bit kasi I'm very tired of running. So, jogging lang muna tayo ngayon. Yun, konting yun. Nagpa-badminton ako from time to time with my brother actually, yeah.
Eh, isa namang question dun, di natin naabutan. What's the best place for you or what's your favorite place na pinupuntahan mo?
My favorite place actually when I went to El Nido in Palawan. Napakaganda, grabe.
You went with your family?
No, I went with my teammates, courtesy of Sir Jonathan.
Wow, okay. So it was a team building thing?
Yes, yes. After last year lang yun actually. It's such a beautiful place, grabe.
Here we go, El Nido, Palawan. Bea's favorite place. Going back to this game, 22-21. Home stretch of set number 2. Fighting Warays up by a point. Overtaking the Lady Oragons once again. 3 points away from taking this one. Sangwang, Negrito. They will go to Jovelyn Prado. Cabriana could not save it, but net touch called on the Lady Oragons. That's a crucial error from them.
Very crucial yun. As we see, nag-23 ang Fighting Warays eh. And down the stretch, ang hirap magkaroon ng ganong errors.
And compared to their previous game, the Fighting Warays are closing out better now.
Yes.
In sets. 23-21, Ginoo with another hard serve. They will go to White. White sends it across. Let's see if they're going to give the check ball. The referees are going to huddle here. Let's see if they're going to give the check ball to Lauren White.
Crucial call to.
Oh, they give the check ball.
They give the check ball.
So it's 23-22. The Lady Oragons nagahabol ng isang puntos dito sa ating set number 2. Trying to make a game out of this one. Trying to tie the game as well. That's a nice serve by Yuben. Negrito, Sangwang. They pop it up. Lauren White back to Yuben here. That's straight to Negrito. Pantaleon. Sangwang with a hit. Goes to Yuben. Cabriana. Goes to White, who went for the drop from the back row. Kept alive by the Tacloban Fighting Warays. Cabriana. Yuben! Saved by Ginoo. Another long rally here. Prado finally ends it.
Wow. Ang ganda nung angulo na yun. Dinown the line niya. Napakaganda nun.
And Jovelyn Prado sending this one to set point for the Tacloban Fighting Warays. All right, the Fighting Warays a point away from taking a 2-0 lead. Now the Lady Oragons again in danger of going down 2 sets. Now How do they recover here, Bea? Ang hirap nito kasi pero ang pinakamahirap na point na i-score ay yung pang-clincher ng set.
Oh, it's
So the
actually
pressure
the
is on the
hardest.
Fighting Warays.
It's the hardest to close out a set, a game. And here, again, go back to composure lang talaga.
And we've seen the Lady Oragons' composure at times here in this game. They've held the lead earlier, but Fighting Warays just too much, at least in this point or at this point. Leading it by 2, a chance to close out set number 2, 24-22. Jovi Prado, Euben, White, the running hit. Negrito, Samwang, Patseri Samwang, ends the set. And the Tacloban Fighting Warays up by 2 sets here over the Lady Oragons, again winning set number 2, 25-22. When we return, we'll give you set number 3 of this game. You guys are watching the Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference.